Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 436 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Ruth, and she writes, I'm working hard on the pedal parts of every piece I practice. I do this at a large organ in a local church. I isolate the parts first and listen carefully and repeat. I then attempt to memorize, although that is a long process. All of this is a labor of love. So Ruth is our total organist student, and how do you understand her expression, all of this is labor of love?
I guess she really likes what she's doing.
Mm.
She really loves to practice pedal.
Mm-hmm. Pedal parts are usually the hardest for beginners. I don't know if she's a beginner, but people who haven't played organ before, pedals are especially a difficult challenge to overcome, and I think she does a good job of working on pedal parts more than on manuals, probably. Agree?
Yes, I think so. Usually, pedal is what scares people the most when talking about organ playing, but I think after we manage it, I think it's one of that part that gives most of the pleasure.
Do you isolate pedal parts from your manual voices or not when you practice?
Not so much now, but I did it when I just started to learn organ.
It all probably depends on the level where you are at.
True.
If you are a good sight reader, then isolating pedal parts requires maybe in especially polyphonic pieces like fugues and trio sonatas.
Yes, that's what I wanted to point out, that it depends on what kind of music. If it's harmonical, then I do not separate pedals, but if it's polyphonical, then yes, it's a good idea to work in combinations.
Mm-hmm. Interesting that Ruth is memorizing those parts. Would you recommend Aušra to memorize, and would you memorize yourself?
Well, there are some tricky spots that I tend to memorize. Mm-hmm. It helps me, but not the entire piece.
And I would presume your stance on this is because there are so many musical compositions to work on in the entire organ literature, and memorizing all of them that you play would be a very slow learning process. True. Not worth for you, right?
And usually I memorize either very tricky spots or I memorize two last measures of a page and first two measures of the next page.
Why?
That way, if a page turner is not very well organized and slow, that way, you can be secure.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes page turner turns the page from right to left, and from left to right, and vice versa, and mistakenly panics and makes a mess.
Two pages at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So we have all kind of funny adventures.
Therefore, it's good to memorize page turns. A couple of measures before and after. I also agree. I tend to print out my scores that way that I could myself turn the pages, but sometimes it's even not possible. And therefore I have to rely on page turners as well. Interesting situation. Okay guys, we hope this was useful to you. Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow, and remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, "The sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your essays, courses, and all your help."
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, "I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you were teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor."
Robert writes, It has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material, as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, "Hi Vidas and Osha, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home, and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Osha and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward."
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition, and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
and Osha from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.